Did you see that? The countdown just hit 0, and the multiverse is officially screaming. If you thought Endgame was the peak, you are absolutely not ready for what the Russo Brothers just unleashed in this trailer. Robert Downey Jr. is back, but the hero we loved is dead. In his place stands a monster in a metal mask. This isn't a variant of Tony Stark. It's something much, much worse. Welcome back to Hollywood Talks, your home for the deepest MCU breakdowns. Today, we are dissecting every single frame of the Avengers Doomsday trailer. We've found secrets that connect all the way back to 2008. Before we dive into the madness of Battleworld and the fall of the 616, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a breakdown. The trailer opens with a haunting, distorted version of the Avengers theme. We see a desolate wasteland that looks like New York, but the proportions are all wrong. The Statue of Liberty is gone. In its place stands a monolithic fortress of green stone and iron. This is Latveria, but it's not in Europe anymore. It's sitting right in the middle of a fractured Manhattan. The sky is a bleeding purple, a clear sign of an incursion. We know from Multiverse of Madness that when two worlds collide, everything dies. It looks like the collision has already started. We see a hooded figure walking through the rubble. The walk is familiar, but the energy is cold. When he finally turns, we get our first real look at Victor Von Doom. Robert Downey Jr.'s voice sends chills down your spine. He doesn't sound like Tony. There is no snark, no ego, and no warmth. There is only a terrifying, calculated sense of destiny. He says, "I am the only one who can save what's left." This line is a direct parallel to Tony's "I am Iron Man." But this time, the salvation comes at a price. The trailer then cuts to a shot of the new Avengers team. We see Sam Wilson looking exhausted and overwhelmed. Beside him are Captain Marvel, Shanghai, and a very different-looking Spider-Man. Tom Holland's Peter Parker is wearing a suit that looks like a hybrid of the Stark tech and something magical. He looks older, more hardened by the loss of his identity. The biggest shock comes when we see Chris Evans. But he isn't the old man from the end of Endgame. He is Steve Rogers in his prime, wearing a modified SHIELD uniform. This raises the first major theory of the video. Is this the Steve Rogers who went back in time? Or is this a variant from a timeline where things went horribly wrong? If you look closely at Steve's shield, it's cracked in a way we haven't seen. It's not the clean break from Thanos' blade. It looks like it was melted by cosmic energy. There's a quick shot of the Fantastic Four. Reed Richards, played by Pedro Pascal, looks like he's been through hell. He is arguing with Sam Wilson in what looks like the raft. Reed says, "You don't understand the math of a dying god." This likely refers to Doom's new status. In the comics, Doom steals the power of the Beyonders to become a god. We see a glimpse of the Silver Surfer streaking across the sky. But she isn't fighting for Galactus. She seems to be fleeing from something much larger lurking in the clouds. Then, we get the moment everyone is talking about. Thor, looking more like his Infinity War self, stands face to face with Doom. The God of Thunder looks genuinely terrified for once. Doom doesn't use tech to fight Thor. He uses a combination of sorcery and science that we've never seen. He catches Mjolnir with one hand, and the metal begins to glow green. This confirms that Doom has mastered the mystic arts. He isn't just a man in a suit, he is the sorcerer supreme of his own dying reality. This is a level 10 threat. Hidden in the background of the Latveria shot is a memorial. If you pause at the right second, you can see names etched into the stone. They are the names of the original Avengers. This suggests that in Doom's timeline, he was the one who survived while the others fell. He isn't just a villain, he's a survivor who thinks he's doing the right thing. The trailer features a flickering Doomsday clock in the corner of several scenes. Fans have noticed the numbers 1 are 20 for minutes and 20 seconds appearing repeatedly. This is a secret time code for Avengers Endgame. At that exact timestamp in Endgame, the Ancient One explains the danger of branched timelines. This proves the Russos are tying the consequences of Steve's retirement directly into this movie. The Steve Rogers is the villain theory is gaining massive traction. Some believe Steve's meddling with time to live with Peggy is what caused the initial incursion that Doom is fixing. Imagine the heartbreak of the Avengers having to fight a version of Steve Rogers. It would be the ultimate emotional stakes for Sam Wilson and Peter Parker to handle. We also see a brief shot of the X-Men. Cyclops and Storm are seen standing on a bridge that looks like it belongs to the Fox universe. The multiverse is truly bleeding together. Doom's plan seems to involve a life raft for the multiverse. He isn't trying to destroy everything. He's trying to pick and choose which pieces of reality are worth keeping. This leads us to the Secret Wars connection. Doomsday is clearly the prologue to the total collapse. By the end of this film, the MCU as we know it will be gone. There is a shot of a baby being held by Steve Rogers. This confirms the rumors that Steve and Peggy had a child. This child might be the key to the entire plot. In the comics, Franklin Richards is the one who can create universes. If Steve's child has similar multiversal power, Doom would stop at nothing to claim that power for himself. The trailer ends with a close-up of Doom's mask. As the camera zooms in, we see a reflection in the eyepieces. It's a vision of a burning Earth 616, the main timeline. The final line of the trailer is whispered by a voice that sounds like Loki. He says, "The story is over, Victor." This confirms Tom Hiddleston's return as the god of stories. Loki is the only one who can see the whole picture. He knows that Doom is a cancer on the multiverse. But can even a god stop the man who became a king? The visual effects in this trailer look incredibly grounded despite the scale. The Russos are bringing back that gritty, Winter Soldier feel to a cosmic-level story. It feels heavy and real. We also noticed a cameo by the Thunderbolts. Yelena Belova and Bucky Barnes are seen leading a ground assault against Doom's robotic sentinels. These aren't Ultron bots, they are Doom bots. The Doom bots have a terrifying design. They look like medieval knights infused with futuristic circuitry. They don't just shoot lasers, they use precision and strategy to dismantle their enemies. The action sequences shown are breathtaking. We see a fight between Doctor Strange and Doom that spans multiple dimensions. The reality around them shatters like glass with every single magical blast. Strange looks desperate. He tells Doom, "You're making the same mistakes I did." Doom responds by ripping the Eye of Agamotto right off Strange's neck. The power scale is insane. This movie is clearly going to be the darkest entry in the MCU. There is a sense of hopelessness throughout the trailer that reminds me of the first Infinity War teaser. The theory that Doom is actually a good Tony gone wrong is debunked. This version of the character is purely Victor Von Doom. The face is just a cruel trick of the multiverse. It's a meta commentary on the fans' love for RDJ. We want to see his face, but the character of Doom wants us to forget the hero he once resembled in our world. The script for this film was written by Stephen McFeely. He is the mastermind behind the best MCU stories. This guarantees that the emotional beats will hit as hard as the action. We need to talk about the soundtrack. Alan Silvestri is back, and he is blending the Avengers theme with a dark, operatic choir. It sounds like a funeral for the entire universe. The marketing for Doomsday is already breaking records. With over 1 billion views on the teaser, the hype is higher than it was for Spider-Man: No Way Home. This is huge. Make sure you share this video with your Marvel-obsessed friends. We need to get everyone ready for the end. The theories are only going to get crazier from here on out. What was your favorite part of the trailer? Was it the look at the new shield? Or the terrifying first words from Robert Downey Jr.? as the legendary Doctor Doom? We think the movie will end with the 616 universe being completely destroyed. The survivors will wake up on Battleworld, setting the stage for the massive Secret Wars event in 2027. This means Doomsday is the Infinity War of this saga. The bad guy is going to win. And he's going to win in a way that changes cinema forever. If Doom succeeds, he becomes the hero of his own story. He will create a world where there is no war, but there is also no freedom. That is the true Doom. The contrast between Sam Wilson's leadership and Doom's tyranny will be the core of the film. Can a man with a wingsuit stand against a man with the power of gods? Sam is the heart of the movie. He represents the hope of the old world. Doom represents the cold reality of the new one. It's a battle for the soul of existence. We also see a quick shot of Wakanda. Shuri and M'Baku are defending the Golden City from a tidal wave. This suggests Namor or an incursion-related flood is hitting the Hidden Nation. The Fantastic Four's ship, the Fantastic Car, makes a brief appearance. It's a retrofuturistic design that fits perfectly with the aesthetic of their solo film. They are the heart of this. Reed Richards and Victor Von Doom have the greatest rivalry in comics history. Seeing Pedro Pascal and our DJ go head-to-head is going to be a masterclass in acting and tension. Doom calls Reed the man who let the world burn. This suggests a shared history in whatever universe they come from. They aren't strangers, they are two sides of a coin. The trailer gives us a glimpse of the Council of Dooms. It's only for a split second, but we see multiple versions of the mask. Doom is building an army of himself. This is a terrifying escalation. One Doom is enough to take down the Avengers. An army of them means the multiverse has no chance. They are the ultimate cosmic cleaners. We also need to mention the return of the Scarlet Witch. A red energy blast is seen hitting a group of Doom bots. Is Wanda back to save the day or join Doom? Her history with the multiverse makes her a wild card. If Doom promises to give her back her children in his new world, she might become his most powerful and dangerous lieutenant. The stakes have never been higher. Characters we've followed for 15 years are in actual danger of being erased forever. This isn't just a movie, it's a total reboot. The Russo Brothers are known for their ability to balance huge casts. They did it with Civil War and Endgame. Doomsday looks like their most ambitious and complex work yet. We are less than a year away from the release. The countdown is ticking, and every new piece of information makes us more excited and terrified for the future of the MCU. Thank you so much for watching this deep dive on Hollywood Talks. We will be here every step of the way as more trailers and leaks drop for Avengers: Doomsday. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed our breakdown. Share it with your fellow Marvel fans to start the conversation about what Doom's true plan really is. Subscribe to Hollywood Talks for more exclusive breakdowns, theories, and movie news. Hit that bell icon so you are the first to know when we post a new video. The multiverse is falling apart, but we are just getting started. Stay tuned for our next video where we look at the leaked plot points for the opening scene. Is Steve Rogers a variant? Is Tony Stark really dead? Only time will tell. But one thing is for certain, Doom is coming, and he is not here to play games. The era of heroes is ending. The era of Doom is beginning. We will see you in the next video for more Hollywood Talks. Keep theorizing and keep believing in the heroes.